all time.
Right. This is definitely like the world championship of Super Smash right now, and all the more so because we are seeing two world warriors all the way from Japan duking it out. Shuton versus Raru, and we're already starting up with the grab, so let's see. Oh, okay. Shuton, good reaction on the first one. Not going to let that slide and say, okay, let's get the conditioning started off right. I'm going to go this way, and you're going to go that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what I was kind of alluding to a little bit earlier in my pre-match analysis. Who is going to be the person that kind of disengages first, right? And you saw after the first couple hits of, you know, the Luigi kind of death cutscene, as I like to call it, Shuton wanted no part of that and said, you know what, let's just reset neutral. I'm confident I can win there.
Definitely. So far, good center stage control from Raru, running up and grabbing. We all know you want one thing, but this time no little combo, fancy combo necessary. We're going to find you right up there, and the DI has got to be a little bit better if Shuton wants to avoid that one in the future, just because a quick jump up. Raru taking a stock. You hate to see it, but it is going to be a good lead for them. Oh, second chance.
All right, not going to be able to find the finisher all the way through, but honestly, Raru definitely tight with the combos right now, and that's something that you have to have nailed down to play this character correctly. Still, though, Shuton not giving up. I saw a little bit earlier after that first stock was taken and the second one, Shuton kind of reeling back in the chair just a little bit like, oh man, all right, like, here we go.
First time, buddy? All right, here we go. This is going to be another rehash of what we've seen before. Raru knows that the win con is within reach. I just got to keep going for the same stuff. It's working so far. To poke through that platform with the purple down air is enough to kind of get Raru kind of off stage, remind them that their time is limited. Luigi is a mortal man.
Yeah, Raru playing extremely well right now, right? There's nothing scarier than playing at a Luigi who's confident, who just kind of finds the finishers all the way through, right? Doesn't have to reset too often, and that's what has been honestly making such a very quick game one, but will be Shuton finding the forward smash that does at least get the rage away, right?
Yes.
But that doesn't eliminate the possibility of a very early stock, so Shuton gonna go for the grab and just keep sending out these Pikmin. We have the ideal lineup, though, at least for the moment here, two purples. See what Shuton can do right now.
Yeah, right now we pulling out the red and looking pretty good. Another purple to, yep, seal the deal, going right out there and said, okay, this one's expendable. I'm going to let that one rip. And Raru going to be stuck off stage at the wrong time. And again, he's mortal. There is a time where Luigi cannot do it. Oh, but look at that. A good DI mix-up survived by Shuton. Very nice.
Yeah, now you got to get out of the corner, and that's looking a little bit tough with Raru constantly throwing out these back airs. The dash attack will not do it just yet. No rage on Raru to make this possible, but down smash just to get rid of the purple. So now we have to find our ideal lineup again. If we're Shuton, we have a little bit of rage, but the problem is we're playing Olimar, one of the lighter characters. Jump read with back air could potentially do with the tornado. So scary. Will it do? Not just yet.
Yeah, I think we're starting to rely a little bit more. I mean, got to be careful here because at that height, it's not going to do it too much. And again, still no rage, and I know that Olimar is a light guy, very light character, still can do so much, and the rage here for Olimar actually might benefit you here. You got to get a good spike with a purple or something like that, but who knows? That was going to do it.
Third time's the charm.
Third time is indeed the charm, actually. I mean, the conditioning continues to work out for Raru. It's the willy won't he, but it's like the 50-50. Okay, do I go for grab here or do I go for cyclone here? And those are the things that, like, they're vastly different. Like, they require vastly different responses from their opponent. Right, those are the things that, like, I have to just get away from Cyclone. I can't really challenge too much, but I can challenge the grab. I can challenge a lot of things, and we saw some Zairs being beaten out, some grabs being beaten out by, like, Pikmin forward smash. Stuff like that has been really useful, but you got to give that Cyclone a wide berth because no matter how many times you use it, it could be stale, but it will still kill at that height, so got to be cautious.
Good stuff from Raru, taking a very early lead. Honestly, that game number one was very quick, like very fast. We saw Raru with just two explosive Luigi cutscenes, and then Shuton able to fight it back just a little bit. But I feel like specifically between these two players, it's really whoever is going to take that opening lead and then just get all that extra credit as fast as possible. But here comes Shuton, up smash into the up air, but beautiful disengage with that Luigi Cyclone.
Shuton has been having a great run so far. Only lost 2 games to Wrath in a game 5, but this is the 3rd game that he's lost in this bracket so far. And at the hands of Raru, feels like this might be a matchup that Raru is setting up to be a difficult one, a very volatile one.
Yeah, still though, we're seeing much more of a neutral in this game. Earlier before, Raru was like, hey, I'm on mainstream, bet. Let me just hit that cutscene combo. But we're
Give
definitely
the people a show.
We're seeing the Wild West neutral that I was kind of expecting to see a little bit more, just kind of throwing stuff at each other and then waiting for somebody to approach with it. But Raru staying, very poised, but Shuton definitely not taking as much damage as we were taking a little bit earlier in game number 1. So now trying to find the F smash, unable to find anything, but gotta look at the lineup. Has 2 purples.
Yeah, and lost the blue, but if you could think of it better when it's not 3 purples, you let me know. Because right there, I would say the purple just creates so much pressure off stage. Like, Raru knows that you have to expedite the recovery back to ledge, use the invulnerability as best you can, but Shuton is right there with at least one option, but usually a follow-up right afterwards. Even the shield pressure is looking really good. Raru having to hold shield for dear life, but it might be more harm than good if you're not careful here, but we take a collateral with the purple in that back air.
Okay, still though no Pikmin left, so here we go. The prime time for Raru to just kind of send him into the blast zone. Now Shuton going to get a fresh lineup, and we'll see what Raru is going to be able to do when you get to start your stock at 70.
Right. Well, Raru did the right thing by going for the read on the DI out. It felt like that was the right option, getting the back air and didn't have to go for something crazy like the up B. In that situation, you're happy. You just got to keep your percent low. The rage might help you here, but it also might hinder you.
Yeah, absolutely. Still though, Raru, I mean, you got to talk about it. Shuton has not taken a single % of damage on this stock, but here we go. Raru trying to get something started, but Shuton just wants no part of it. Shuton playing a little bit more just up and away, a little bit safer. The back air not going to do too much here, but look at Shuton still aggressively approaching with these Pikmin, trying to get into position for this edge guard, but I like how Raru waited there. Now, granted, it didn't work out, right? But it throws Shuton off the tempo enough to try and get something going.
Yeah, a lot more fireballs than in game 1 from Raru. I feel like that has been paying off, but it has also kind of been leading them to a little bit of that end lag where you are vulnerable, and Shuton has been taking a few good pot shots at Raru for that reason. Looking like a good juggle. He forced the air dodge out, and we just get out of the range of the grab, and we're still alive. Shuton is just keeping this lead going. And that's gonna hurt.
That hurt me. Shuton just kind of was like, hey, that was cool game 1. No thanks.
Yeah, comes alive off stage, and that's okay. I see you off stage. I'm gonna go for something, and that's like the quick burst option, the quick shot calling that you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good stuff from Shuton to just stabilize here. I mean, he's one of the best players in the world officially, right?
And for good reason. The flow chart is there, certainly. You wait until crunch time, then you go out and crunch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go out there and crunch time. Anyway, 1-1 right now. Definitely a better showing from Shuton here. Raru still look motivated, focused as well. See what game number 3 is going to do for us here. This is such a different pacing compared to our last set. This is going so much quicker, but honestly, I like the way that Raru's scrapping, but here comes Shuton, right? And this is the scariest thing about Olimar, how much damage you're able to take in a matter of 2 seconds.
Very true, Lyric. Getting a grab. Could this be? Oh, okay. So you get the last little bit of where the Zaire is not going to grab you. It's like the plunger goes through you, but that can keep them in place in time for the up B. We don't see it though.
Yeah, still though. Raru doing an excellent job of bringing it back here. Forward air from the ledge from a Shuton here. Definitely seeing a little bit more of a patient play. Back air not going to be enough, even with the purple right now. Look at the quick drop off that Shuton does just to get in position. But I love the way that Shuton goes out there and just throws the purple.
Throws it away, right? He says, okay, that's fine. I'll get it. I'll get another one. I'm only at 83% right now. It definitely pulls another one just in time. And yeah, that's a great trade. Okay, lose a purple, take a stock. I would take that any day of the week to the bank. So gonna get another grab. This time we're gonna find the Cyclone. Great mix-ups out of these down throws from Raru. Looking so clean, and we're keeping this even.
I think a lot of other players would prioritize keeping their ideal lineup for the next stock, but I love the way that Shuton's like, you know what, the stock is here and now. I'll find another purple Pikmin, like you said, but the damage output from Shuton is just too great right now. Raru just trying to find a way in. Beautiful tech on the down air, or on the down air, excuse me, but now it's up to Raru. How do we find a way in, Nerf?
I mean, I don't know. You can't stand under the platform because clearly these down airs through the platform while moving from side to side have been so good for Shuton, getting lots of leverage off that tool. Not going to get it this time, but it's not often that you really want to be above Luigi just because a jump Cyclone could ruin that as an anti-aerial strategy. Even then, Shuton throwing out the whistle as well, just as a little bit of insurance.
Yeah, you got it right. But look at the damage, like percentages different between Raru and Shuton right now. And he even finds the up smash there too. Seems like Shuton is just so locked in at this point that Raru needs not only one of those Luigi cutscenes, but he also needs it twice, right? And that's not an easy order to do, especially when your opponent is Shuton.
Right, and Shuton doing the right things, getting the Pikmin to stick as well. You can tell Raru in these close range scrambles is having to spot dodge to avoid a tick of the white Pikmin, because that's so much damage. You can't just like mash your shield and try to get out because you're already being pressured by Shuton. But now with the additional pressure of having a damage over time thing on you, it really is tough.
Starting to get into that dangerous grab range with that blue Pikmin here. Trying to find the Cyclone, unable to find it. You go for it all. That just gives Shuton the amount of time that he needs to get into position for the up smash. Shuton going up in the set 2-1.
Yeah, perhaps just the worst height that you could have gone for right there, because that was perfect pickings for the up smash there from Shuton. Looking really, really strong. Raru having to think.
You got it.
You gotta react here. Okay, I'm at set point right now. I gotta bring this to a game 5 at all costs. But how great can the cost be? We saw a ban of FD and Smashville, so this is sure to be a crucial moment for Raru as we take it back to small battlefield. Yeah,
interesting pick that we're going back to small battlefields, because I don't think Raru is utilizing the platform as much as I'd like to see, right? Now, here we go, trying to punish a little bit more that active gameplay. Raru definitely looking better on this opening combo here.
Ooh,
but here we go. All right, the
here.
grab right out of the air like the Scorpion. Get over here.
That's exactly right. All right, still getting the Pikmin off. That's good. Nair is a pretty good tool just because it does cover a lot of space and can actually beat most of the Pikmin placements on your body, which is really nice.
Okay, still though, at this point, Shuton just needs to just chip all that damage back, and that's the thing about playing Olimar. You can. There's the Cyclone, and there's the stock. Raru definitely getting some wind back in the sails for this one.
Yeah, we are fighting hard for this Game 5 chance. And in Game 4, we still have a little bit more work to do, but keeping the percents low enough. We are potentially going to be able to take the stock for Shuton's side if we get one good interaction at ledge. We've seen a couple good spikes, and with purple in hand, who knows what's going to happen. That forward smash catching the roll distance, perfectly spaced for Shuton. Love that reaction.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once again, it's just at certain points, it's not the character, it's the player to player, right? So Shuton getting the reads on the way that Raru likes to come up from stage and then just punishing accordingly, right? Roll on stage, we've seen the up smash, we've seen the F smash as well. So now Raru, unfortunately, the tides are going to turn and Shuton's going to have a lot more damage that he's stacking onto Raru than Raru right now. Trying to get something started with these up airs right beneath platform, but no tech from Shuton. That is a big opening for Raru, but honestly, we've been talking about this kind of the whistle stalling, if you will, right? Like saying, I'm not ready to go in just yet.
Yeah, you got to buy yourself a little bit more time. It's kind of crazy watching Raru change where they're angling their shield for any individual situation. The instant switches when you see the fast fall from Shuton, for example, to angle the shield low, just in case. It has been so crazy. I wonder what's going through his mind right now.
Absolutely. Still, though, trying to find it. I like the idea.
Pikmin, by the way.
Yeah,
that's because of the
whistle. We were saying a little bit earlier about the whistle, and then that was actually just the true betrayal of Pikmin there.
It really was the extension off the Pikmin, hoisted by your own petard, it feels like, and Shuton now back on last stock. Raru is doing so well in this neutral. Got to keep this edge guard up. A low percent edge guard could be crucial to getting some damage.
Got to talk about it though. 2 purples and a little bit of rage. So honestly, both of them are just looking for their large cutscene combos, if you will, trying to find this opening. But look how aggressive. But once again, you got to get back over here. But here comes Shuton, finds the up smash, finds a couple of aerials. We're essentially back to even. Raru needs to find the stop in order to keep the set going at this point. But it is looking so close. As Shuton.
Yo! Okay.
No tech. You got a tech.
Yeah, you got to be ready for every eventuality, even at lower percents like that. The jab lock into the angled down forward smash just for a little bit more sauce. We'd love to see it. Raru, the reactions from this guy are crazy. The ability to switch on a dime, I talked a little bit about it, but like, wow, it's crazy how quickly the game plan changes and how often you're just like, okay, cool. Which branch of the flowchart am I going down right now? This time, we're going for the secret third option, a jab lock in response.
Yeah, great stuff from Raru. Excellent composure as well. Those games like 2 and 3 weren't looking too hot. But we're going to another Game 5 nerf. It just goes to show the level of competition here at Supernova. We'll see where we go from here as we go into another Game 5. This time on Pokemon Stadium 2, a little bit of a bigger stage for Shuton to disengage.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to go back to a long stage. This is going to, yeah, in theory, like have a lot of space to throw the Pikmin. But I feel like Raru's been so good at beating back the barrage of these little guys. Doing the right things and trying to play the anti-Pikmin tech, getting them off fast enough that you don't take too much DOT. Looking okay.
Still, though, I mean, it looks like Raru's starting to come out on top in terms of some of these trades here. Definitely has minimized kind of the damage loss going on here. And now it is all up to Shuton to start making it back.
This is exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Throw Pikmin, go my sons, hold down the neutral.
Yeah, right, but honestly, the back air almost doing it there. Raru in edgeguard position right now. Shuton going to throw up the purple Pikmin. Going to be able to find the back air. Raru, though, still approaching, still just trying to kind of get under Shuton's skin there. Trying to figure out a way that we can get some of these Pikmin off of us a little bit faster. There's the Cyclone.
Wow.
Not going to be it just yet. This first stock is crucial here.
That's crazy. Running grounded Cyclone and doing it at ledge too. Raru, I feel like we've been keeping the tricks in the back pocket. All of a sudden, Game 5, they emerge. What is next? Like, what else you got in the bag?
Ooh, okay, going for the down air, unable to find anything. Cyclone once more, and it will actually take it. Raru on the verge of a huge upset here.
I mean, wants to try to use the invincible startup as best you can. We know that Shuton will be looking for some of those Pikmin throws. That's a good way to barrel yourself back in and get the burst movement you need. But an errant hit like that could lead to something. And center stage, we lose this first stock.
Yeah, Shuton going to put himself into the corner, and you can tell very comfortable there. Ideal lineup, too, with stacking on the white damage and still having 2 purple Pikmins. There is the down air as well. Here we go, though. I mean, Raru trying to find the reversal, trying to get something started. There's the back air here. Now Shuton has to throw the purple to get back on stage, but still Raru holding strong, and the up special is going to take it. Raru on stock point.
Yeah, Shuton not holding out on that one means the up B is within reach, and it feels like it doesn't matter which way he DIs, because honestly, Raru has been able to punish both forms of it. Gonna throw away the red, says, I don't need you right now. I need my heaviest hitters. I need something that's gonna take this stock ASAP. Try to get a little bit more damage with the red Pikmin looking okay, but I see that blue in hand. Could be looking for a grab mix-up. We haven't seen too much of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about that a couple games ago, how we really haven't seen the grabs out of Shuton, just playing, you know, Pikmin to aerial at that point.
But look at how much Raru is holding shield, right? Like, we are really going for the shield discipline. This is the time you've got to be going for the grabs, dude.
Yeah, still though, Raru just kind of playing the patient game. Honestly, all of this chip damage is just working out for Raru
now he
really
does
well.
it.
There we go, looking for the forward air. We'll be able to find the second one.
Oh, no!
Is going to be it, and Raru going to take it over Shuton in game number 5. An amazing pop-off. A great win for Raru, going 3-2 with Apollo Kage, then Cola, and then taking it over Shuton in the same way.
Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, technically, by seeding, this is an upset.
This is.
11th seed and ranked 11th on Lumi, and then beating 6th on both respectively as well. So, I mean, I feel like this is a really big win for Raru. You could tell the energy was there. Shuton kind of kicking himself a little bit at the end, but I mean, it was the realization on his face, like, okay, I might have overcommitted there a little bit too much. Like, okay, hey, that's okay. You still got loser side to figure that out. But Raru, what a win. I mean, this just continues the run that you talked about. I mean, the Apollo Kage set was close. The Shuton, the Wrath set was close as well. So they had both gone to game 5 in their previous sets. But here, this is 2 pop-offs and 2 game 5s for us. I think that we're just going to be getting a lot more of the same. I think these are starting to get more electric as the block goes on.
I am so excited to see where the rest of tonight goes, where the rest of the weekend goes.